today I announce that we are committing $130 billion over the next 6 months to support the jobs and livelihoods of what we anticipate of being almost 6 million Australians who will need that lifeline in the months ahead. We have already boosted the job seeker payment for those who have lost their jobs. Today, we are introducing a $1,500 per fortnight job keeper payment to keep Australians in their jobs, even when the work may dry up. We will pay employers to pay their employees and make sure they do, to keep them in the businesses that employ them, and to ensure they can get ready together to bounce back on the other side.
This $1,500 payment is a flat payment, as the Prime Minister said, and is the equivalent of around 70% of the median wage, and represents about 100% of the median wage in those sectors most heavily impacted by the coronavirus, like retail, like hospitality and tourism. It will be available to full and part-time workers, sole traders, and in the case of casuals, to those who have been with their employer for 12 months or more. To be eligible, the turnover of the business will need to have fallen by 30% or more, or in the case of a business with an annual turnover of more than $1 billion, by 50% or more. If employees have been stood down by their employer since March the 1st, they are still eligible for these payments.
Josh made the Treasurer made a very important point in terms of how this is different to the UK system, for example. The UK system pays employers for employees that are stood down, that are no longer doing any work. What we are doing is providing this support to employers when their businesses are still functioning, when their employees are actually still at work. Our scheme is designed to actually keep people not just in pay, but in actual work, wherever that's possible. And this is actually an incentive for businesses to adapt to these new circumstances, to keep people on doing actual work, and for those businesses that have had to close their doors because of the decisions to close down certain businesses, that means they can still have them on the books, on the payroll, and still looking at how they can work together to resuscitate and revive the business on the other side.